Hello, I'm Sharik, and I wanted to talk to you about health issues during the corona crisis. Obviously, during the lockdown, our immune system suffers, and we have to be especially mindful of the principles, which are good food, good sleep, good exercise, and hygiene. So, I spoke to you about food and sleep, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about hydration and good practices in terms of nutrition. As I said before, overeating is a problem. If you overeat, then your stomach volume goes up and your energy supply actually goes down. And what you're left with is a sluggish system, and you actually feel tired and drained all day long. So you can overeat during breakfast, it is said, but even then you have to be active shortly afterwards. But I would recommend not overeating and eating in small portions throughout the day, more frequently, and don't eat very late. So if when it comes to a healthy immune system, it is very important to also hydrate well. So I would start the morning, even before eating, I would brush my teeth and I would then hydrate. I would drink a whole glass first thing in the morning, not cold, but ambient, room temperature water, and then sip throughout the day, more or less frequently, depending on how hot it is or how cold, or whether you're in a heated room or not. Because very often in winter we don't feel the lack of water. We don't actually feel thirsty, but you still need hydration for your blood circulation and for your endocrine system, which are the kidneys, to get rid of the pollutants and the toxins and to fight pollution and radioactive waves. And it is very important to prevent cancer as well. So, as I said, your metabolism also depends on your exercise. So stay active in between. Try to do different types of exercise. I'll talk about that in a separate video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about supplements as well, because we mentioned vitamins. So multivitamins are good, but in theory you should be able to cover them from your natural food if you eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. Those are the basis of any kind of food. Not in every meal, but I would recommend at least 2 meals of green leafy vegetables. They are high in fiber. I would also recommend eating a lot of cabbage, because cabbage has a lot of collagen. Collagen is a basis of good skin, bones, joints specifically, and blood vessels, etc. So if you have problems with digestion, I would recommend sodium bicarbonate and ginger. Those are anti-acidic, and also lemon. So lemon contains a lot of vitamin C. Lemon is a good antioxidant. Vitamin C is a good antioxidant. We can talk a lot about vitamin C. Vitamin C helps you digest the minerals and take them up into your blood. It helps you hydrogenize the collagen, strengthen your fibers and your connective tissue. It helps you also prevent gum disease and scurvy. It helps you to strengthen your immune system, white blood cells. And I mentioned it helps you uptake minerals, also iron from your food into your blood. So vitamin C is very important for your immune system. Vitamin A and B are equally important, but they have other functions, slightly different. And D is also very important for your immune system with the lack of sunlight. The skin color determines how much sunlight goes from the environment into your blood. So in areas of less sunlight, people tend to have lighter skin, and more so that they can absorb more ultraviolet light, because ultraviolet light converts cholesterol into vitamin D. So it lowers your cholesterol and increases your vitamin D levels. So people with darker color, they tend to be better. Tend to be better able to prevent skin cancer in areas where there's high ultraviolet light, like in the equatorial regions or deserts. So that's the function of the melanin in the skin. But it also causes people with darker color to have a lack of vitamin D. They need to make up with it with good food intake of vitamin D. And vitamin D is present in eggs, in fish, and in a lot of vegetables as well. So if you're taking supplements, you should keep in mind that you need vitamin D in cold and dark countries. I mentioned previously that you should take saturated oils for frying and unsaturated fresh on the salad. So I've mentioned flaxseed oil, olive oil, rapeseed oil for salads, but not for frying. For frying, I would recommend butter, ghee, or coconut oil. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you about good practices in terms of supplements. And obviously, you can also take hormonal supplements such as ginseng or maca powder. It is good to boost your testosterone, but remember, you need to, those are only supplements. Those only work with a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so these are the base. This is what I wanted to tell you in addition to the video about food. Watch the one about food as well, and the next one I'll tell you a little. In the next one, I'll tell you a little bit more about exercise. Thanks a lot. Take care.